Yo, what's good YouTube? Antayami here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to go over 4 deception combos, 4 of those things. And just showcasing some new combos I've been cooking up with just deception stuff. No white fours involved, right? So just for those hands where you don't open white fours, what do, right? And of course, if you open white fours with these combos, it gets way more insane, right? But just for today, I just want to talk about that so we can kind of like discuss what some of the lines will look like and improving the lines if possible. So with all that being said, if you guys are enjoying the content, again, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe and leave a comment down below for whatever you guys want me to do. This is a good video for you guys to like, hey, do this, make a spreadsheet of this, make a deck list of XYZ, blah blah blah, right? So this is a good video for me to like see what I want to do for the future, and see where I go from there, right? Also, sorry for that live stream. That was really crazy. I am under Spectrum, unfortunately, and I just ordered fiber AT&T that's going to be installed on Sunday. So I'll probably won't be live streaming until then, because Spectrum has been on and off, and I can't use my aunt's internet that's across the walkway over there because this bad signals and stuff like that. So thank you guys for being patient with that. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the combos. All right, guys. Hopefully this is not like too far zoomed out. Hopefully it's like completely fine here. But yeah, so this is my starting hand. Just kind of like some worthless cards and deception. So I just kind of want to go off on what does one deception do for you, which is not too crazy at all. So we're gonna open up, we're gonna activate deception, we're gonna tribute the nib here, and we are going to search for our hollowed Azamina here. Then after that, we're gonna activate hollow Azamina, revealing the RC Eligo. RC Eligo is going to summon itself to search, and this is going to search our we have 2 options here. Either A, we can go for Azamina Azet. B, we could go for a wanted here, just getting rid of the other cards from my hands, which is again, it can be a little expensive, but hey, at least it gets you into like more things. Or that's about it, I think, for this example, right? I don't think you can go into anything else that's crazy. So it's going to be these 2. So essentially, or sorry, here's the plan C. I was like, I know there's a plan C. Plan C. So all plan C ends on, because I talk about it because it's the easiest. All it's going to end on is that like you just set debtors. This is going to reset itself, and then on your opponent's main phase, you can actually flip over debtors, and you can have an omni negate. Let's say if you don't want to like do an expensive play, this is like the safest line with a little bit of like follow up and hard to interrupt type combos, because this will float into a search and lower all your opponent's attack power by 1,000, and you will have an omni negate with the Sylvia. So that's plan C in board with 1 deception. If we're not going for debtors, let's go for Ezet. And all Ezet is basically going to do here, it's summon her herself with her effect, or you can normal summon. We're going to pretend like these cards are just kind of like blanks, right? So special summon itself, things are just not useful. And then you just go in for the classic Fiendsmith combo here. And that's all it's going to end on. It's just going to end on the Desiree with the Agman Day and the sequence. So again, nothing too sexy here. And then I guess the more expensive combo, if we don't go for this, is wanted, right? So with wanted, we're going to actually activate wanted. And again, you could do 2 things here. You can actually shuffle back the RC Eligo with this, so you can get like the Omni Gate plus the wanted search. but it really doesn't lead to much because let's just kind of play it off by example here. So let's activate it, right? To add this back to your hand, we're gonna shuffle this back into your deck, and then we're gonna do the classic, you know, activate. So we're gonna have a Sylvia here and a Black Witch, and then you could basically just do Witch pitching a card out of your hand, and you could set the quick play spell card, or you know, it doesn't really lead to much. It's very unoptimal if you do it like that. You just end on basically nothing. You still at least want to go to your Fiendsmith combo if possible. So we're just not going to do that because it just doesn't lead to anything crazy, right? And I mean, yeah, it plays a little safe, but like, come on, let's just get a little risky. So it's just the cost of like what, one more card out of your hand. So yeah, we'll just put that over there for now. So yeah, Arcielago. So now here we're going to activate Wanted. One is going to search our Black Witch, and then we're going to use Black Witch effect to send oh, I think we already did this. So yeah, 2 discards here. So we'll use Black Witch to send our second card from our hand, and then we're going to use the effect of Black Witch to set. Let's set Wanted here. Actually, we're not going to set Wanted here. Actually, we are going to set Wanted here. Actually, we're not going to set Wanted here. We're going to actually set this. This is actually better for multiple reasons, because we get a free draw and we get to add back with the Deception on end phase. So we'll actually set this just for this example. I get to play it more optimal. So then we'll take these 2 and then do the Fiendsmith combo. So, you know, you go into Moon. But before you do all that, you're going to activate the effect of Hollowed, shuffling back the Fusion. And then we're going to activate Hollowed to send the spell that we just set here. And then we're going to go into our Omni. So we are protected from Nib. And then we're going to go into Moon, or sorry, Requiem. And then essentially we just go Fiendsmith combo. So we'll just have the Desiree on top of all that stuff. And then we're going to have a Desiree. Just imagine Desiree's here. Actually, I just put it up here just so you guys can see it. Desiree equipped with Sequence. And we're going to add that back down here for in phase. And it's going to be equipped with an Agmande. Just basically fast forwarding it. So that's basically Deception. So you can go through like multiple lines, but I think this is the best way to play if you only hard draw Deception and only play Deception. I also forgot to mention that I am playing 2 Deceptions now. My deck list is a little bit different. I'll be showcasing my deck list on a different video. I won't be just showing it off in this video because it's still going through some like small changes. I want to make sure that it is like it before I show it off. But that is just one Deception. So let's go ahead and move on to Deception combo number 2. All right, welcome to Deception combo number 2. So basically, it's going to be Deception plus any normal summon that's like a hand trap, like Veiler, or in this case, we're going to use Ferraros. So again, we'll start with the Deception, and we're going to tribute the Nib here. The Nib is going to be tributed, and we're going to add Hollowed. We're going to activate Hollowed, sending Deception, and we're going to summon the Arcielago. And then, of course, Arcielago is going to activate its effect. And we are going to add Wanted in this position. Next, we are going to normal summon Ferraros. And then now we're going to go into our very good and clean Fiendsmith combo. So Moon, Requiem, We actually show it off this time because it's actually important for its steps. We're gonna set engraver with the Lacrima here. Lacrima. Then, actually, before you did all that, while you still have the moon here, you're actually supposed to activate Hollow, shuffling back the fusion to protect yourself from Nib. And then you'll do the classic add, activate both of these. You guys seen the combos multiple times. You have this, and you will search the Black Witch, which I have over here conveniently. And then you go into this Requiem, blah, 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 skip all these steps. And then now you end on this, dumping engraver. And then next you activate Requiem's effect. Requiem is going to equip the Lacrima. Then we're going to send that for the Black Witch cost. And then we're going to activate the effect of Black Witch. Black Witch is going to set the quick play spell, which is over here because I'm forgetting stuff. So we're going to have this over here. Have that set. And then after that, there's a couple of things you can do here. Since we, in this combo line, we already normal summon, I won't activate Wanted because there's a good chance you could actually draw into a White Forest card like Azet, or you could draw into Sylvie, or you could draw into like Tails and stuff like that, which is a 2 of in my list currently. And the other cards are 3 ofs. So you have a really good chance of actually drawing that, which happened a lot in tournament, which is funny. So you could either do just going straight into sequence with these two, and all it does is now you have Lacrima plus Engrave after you go sequence. And that will give you more like a Fiendsmith follow-up. But in this particular situation, let's just go for, I mean, we're going to have a lot of follow-up here. And I'd rather have Black Witch as our actual follow-up because it gives us more. So, and again, we still have the draw here, but we're not going to go for the draw here because we're not going to we're just not going to have that variance. We're going to always try to set back the deception here for just our extra follow-up in these combo scenarios. And for this combo line, I don't recommend it because you can also just draw into like weird dead cards because you could draw Sylvie here, but you can't summon Sylvie because you're already committed your normal summon. So I feel like for this line, it's actually better just to set Deception, hold your Wanted for next turn, and then just kind of like, I like to call it the engage. Like you draw one and then you just, use Wanted to draw again on your turn for more, potential to see more better cards. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and use Engraver's effect. Engraver's going to shuffle back the moon here. Then we're going to link these off, keeping Black Witch up because with the Guardian Chimera, it comes up a lot to use her effect to chain block because if your Guardian Chimera gets ashed or whatever, it sucks. It has happened. So it's good to chain block that. And then we're going to our sequence, and then sequence is going to shuffle back our Light Fiends. These are shuffled back. Just put this over here for whatever. And then we go into our Desiree. Our Desiree and our sequence is going to make Agmon. And then we'll go for the classic Agmon attaching. Nothing crazy. And then we're going to attach the sequence. And now we have an end board of, and of course Deception is going to reset itself back for follow-up. And now we have like pretty much a similar end board to like the other combos, and now except for we have Black Witch up, and then we have this for more pressure, and we have Deception coming back. We have basically 2 Omni Negates, and we have the Wanted draw in the graveyard, and we still have Hollowed in the graveyard as well for maximum follow-up. It's pretty strong here. And this is just Deception plus like a random normal summon. Like no effect. It's like summoning a vanilla essentially. So honestly, not too bad. So let's go ahead and move on to the more juicier combos. What if you open up Azet or Queen Azamina with Deception? So let's go ahead and hop into those combo hands. All right. For our next combo hand here, we are gonna have Deception on top of either Queen Azamina or Azamina. Since Azamina is gonna happen a little bit more because you played this at one, you played multiple of these. Let's start with Azamina first. So we're gonna activate Deception. Same bread and butter. We're gonna tribute Deception or tribute the Ferraros, and we're gonna add Hollow. Hollow is gonna activate here, and we're gonna summon our RC Eligo effect is gonna happen. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have my cards up here now. To make it a little bit easier for me to search, and then we're gonna search out our wanted here. Then with that, and again, these are blanks. These are like no normal summons or anything like that. We're just gonna have like obviously these two being the live cards, so we're not gonna like normal summon and go crazy. So we're gonna activate the effect of Azamina Ezet here, and this is going to prevent us from having our normal summon. So this is where the wanted will come in very much handy. The wanted draw. So if you see a white forest card, then it's like insane, right? Because it just makes your import even more insane. So here we're gonna go for our standard moon. Then we're gonna activate the effect of Hollowed to shuffle back the fusion. Then we'll do the bread and butter here. You guys already know the drill. Adding Black Witch and coming down with our Omni. And then we do the whole Black Witch line. Or Black Witch line, the Fiendsmith line. So Lockerbell is gonna dump Engraver. And then we're gonna equip Requiem. Black Witch send Requiem. Black Witch effect is gonna activate here. That's gonna set our quick play. And then in this particular scenario, what you can do is you can actually try to see if you can get lucky and draw a White Forest card. This would be the best time to do it. So yeah, that's kind of how you would want to flesh out, because you went through all your Fiendsmith stuff. So before you go into that line, and just like we did the combo before, you can either choose to use Engraver or not. You can link off the Black Witch. So you have a lot of options here. So basically the import is going to be the same, but say for example, if you go into your wanted and we put the Deception back at the bottom, there's a good chance you could see Ezet or Sylvie or Tails. So it's just like you have a normal summon, so you can just normal summon and go crazy from here, right? So that's the benefit of having Azamina Ezet. There's another way you can do all this too, and it's basically just doing the solo Deception line, and you can actually hold Azamina Ezet. So actually, you know what? Bonus. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus combo with this too. So let's go ahead and just kind of reset this, and I'll give you guys the bonus content for this too. Yay, alternate lines, because this deck has high ceiling, chat. So yeah, there's a lot of ways you can play these type of hands, but I'll give you guys the bonus play on this. So this is like combo, I guess 3.5 or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, so that's our starting position. So we can actually go Deception, tributing Ferralos to go the Azamina, Hollow Azamina. Then we just send these two off for RC Eligo. RC Eligo is going to add our wanted, and then we can actually activate wanted right away here. And then that's going to add our Black Witch. Then we actually send another card from our hand for the Black Witch. Again, if you don't want to do that, you can actually get the draw here early and discard whatever. But again, let's just not do that. Let's just discard a card from our hand, which is quite fine. And then Black Witch effect is going to activate, and we're going to set our White Forest of the Sinful Spoils, whatever. It's actually in French, so I can't read it. So here we're gonna take this and we're gonna go into our Fiendsmith line. And again, here we're going to actually, you wouldn't want to do the draw here if you want. It's actually just better just to hold it off for that. So again, either way, whatever you feel like you want to do, but it's actually just more optimal to hold it here. So we use hollow effect to shuffle back the RCL logo. Then that's in our hand, and then you just activate it, so you're just protected from, like, you know, hand traps or, you know, whatever. So Sylvia is here now, and we're gonna send these two away, and then we're gonna go off to our combo here. Same boring combo. Of course, Fiendsmith is just what it is. And then from here, we are going to activate Fiendsmith effect. Fiendsmith is going to summon itself out by shuffling back the moon. And then we're going to take these two and turn these into a sequence. Then we're going to activate the effect of sequence, shuffling back our 3 fiends. And we're going to come up to our Desiree. And that is going to make ourselves a Agminde. Actually, before we even do that, let's just leave it at this for now. We are going to special summon here our Azamina here. Now, since this is a level 6 or higher fiend, you can actually do this. And again, since we shuffle back the Lacrima, I think I'm going to show it off in the next combo what that's going to look like with Lacrima in the grave. But in this combo, we're not doing that. So we're going to use her effect Diffusion, and that's going to summon our beautiful Azamina Moa Regina, which is awesome. Then we're going to activate her effect to summon, or to summon back the Azamina Ezet, and then we're going to actually synchro here. And we're going to synchro into a Chaos Angel. Now, Chainlink 1 is going to be Azamina Ezet, and of course we're not going to use Chaos Angel because that would be crazy. And we could go for Debtors. Not Debtors, you can't even go for Debtors. You'll actually just go back into our Syphil Spoils of the White Forest. If you only play 1 copy of this, then before you even synchro off, you will actually want this back into your deck, and then you'll still end up having this on your end board. But here we're out of our Desiree here, so this is kind of weird because now if you had like another normal summon here, which technically if you had like a free random normal summon, you could actually just normal summon here and go into Agminde. Let me just make sure I haven't normal summon, which I didn't. And now you get yourself back into the Fiendsmith. So this one is like a little funny. Again, it depends on how you want to do it or not, but that's just like an alternate line to like have a Light and Dark Chaos Angel, and then you have 2 Omnis, and then you still have this. And then of course you still have the 1 draw off your Wanted, and then you're going to have your Deception coming back as well for more follow-up and stuff like that. So that's what happens if you draw Deception plus Azamina Ezet. All right, and let's go off to the final one with Queen Azamina. All right, boys and girls, we are here with our final combo here with Queen Azamina. So as always, we're gonna start with Deception. Deception sending Charmy into Hollowed, pretty much the same thing. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different. Now, since we have another Sinful Spoils card, and I won't go over opening 2 Sinful Spoils, this is pretty much the best one you can open up with besides like Wanted. So we're going to actually spice it up here. We're going to send all those away and revealing Saint Azamina. As soon as I can get to her. So yeah, we're going to do that. So now next is going to be our Queen Azamina coming back onto the board. And then from here, we're going to activate the effect of Saint Azamina. So you can actually summon any level 9 or lower Azamina monster from your extra deck. But in this particular combo, we're going to summon from our main deck. And our main deck, we're going to summon from our main deck. We're going to summon Azamina Ezet. Here, we're going to synchro into a Light and Darkness Chaos Angel. And that's going to proc our effect of the Azamina Ezet to search. I don't know why I keep picking on my deck because the cards I have sitting to the side are over here. And then we're going to add Wanted. Then after that, we're going to activate the effect of Hollowed. And if you're only playing one Azamina Ezet, you will shuffle it back here. But if you're playing multiple copies of this, it doesn't really matter. Let's just shuffle back our Queen, right? So Queen's being shuffled back, whatever. And then this is in our hand. So then we do the exact same thing here. By searching out Black Witch. Search out the Black Witch first. And you got 2 different things you can do here. You can either go into the Sylvia, or you can go into the what's her face? Arcielago. In this particular combo, we're gonna go for the Arcielago. We're gonna not go into this. This is probably the safer line to do. In most scenarios, you'll probably end up doing this. And then if you do that, then you can send another card. Put these away. You could go Black Witch, send this for the quick play spell card, and then you take these 2 and then go into the Fiend's combo, which I'm pretty sure that's pretty similar to the Ezet combo we did previously. But let's just get a little bit more spicier, right? Let's just like say, hey, Nib doesn't exist. We don't care. And even if you do get Nib, this is like protected. So at least you have something. But yeah, let's get a little bit more spicy here, right? So let's go Arcielago. So now Arcielago is going to search here. And I believe she is going to search our... you can search Debtors here if you want. So if you don't shuffle back your Deception, you can set this and have a fusion on your opponent's turn. But in this particular scenario, we're going to actually go into our Azamina Ezet here. Because we actually didn't use her effects at all. The only one we use is the search effect. We didn't use our hand effect or the poly effect. Shout outs to Saint Azamina here. So from here, we are going to take these 2. And we're going to do the Fiendsmith combo. Fiendsmith is just everything. Then we are going to go into Lacrima dumping Engraver. And then we're going to do the Requiem equip. Then we'll do Black Witch sending Requiem. And then we're going to do Black Witch effect. And Black Witch is going to set... we didn't go through a quick play spell, right? So we are going to go into... Keep searching here like I have it. Into this. Right? Then after that, we are going to just take these 2. We're going to go into our sequence. And this is the combo where you have Lacrima still engraved when you shuffle back. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Shuffle those 2 back, keeping Lacrima engraved. Here for now. And then we're going to go into our Desiree. And then we can go into our Agmende. And then we're going to activate the effect of Agmende, equipping to our Desiree, and then we go as a Azamina effect to summon from the hand, and then we're gonna use that to poly, and that's gonna go into our Regina. Then from here, you have a lot of different options here. Of course, our Lakama is gonna summon back our, our Desiree here, which is awesome. So that's always exciting for your opponent. And then you have multiple choices here. So you can actually go back for Saint Azamina if your opponent loses to that. That's super great. Or you can go in for this. It makes your opponent loses 1,000, and you get like follow up if this gets destroyed. Also, fun fact, what you can do, and this is not optimal or anything like that, but it's just nice to know that you can actually search off this card twice. So if you ever get into a position where you have this going first, and this does come up sometimes, I've done this in some of my combos, you can actually go like, this is an example, right? You can go like want it here, shuffling back to Deception or putting Deception back to the bottom. And then you can go chain popping this, and then like this right here can pop, and it's going to get another search. And you could actually set up a debtors here. My debtors is over here. Yeah. So you can actually add debtors here. So let's just go for that, right? So let's just summon this back, and then we go wanted draw anything. It doesn't really matter. Let's just draw into Nib, because yeah, whatever. So then yeah, you could pop this, draw Nib, and then on new chain link, this is going to search out debtors. And that's just funny, right? So yeah, you could do that. And then again, you still got Desiree coming back out on your opponent's turn. And now you have this plus this. So whenever you chain this, you can get a pop 2 off of this. And then you can chain this for another Omni negate. And on top of that with Desiree and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be it for the combos without White Forest. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, if you see Ezet or Tells or Sylvie in any of these combos, the inboard fills up. It gets extremely crazy, right? But I guess we'll go over that in the near future. And I'm assuming you guys want to see a deck list. So I'll show off the deck list in the next video, or whatever I will be doing. And it'll be kind of like a double take type deal. So hopefully the video won't be too long on top of that. And I'll just showcase the deck list. I won't like do like a card by card, like I'm doing this and this and this. Like I'll just showcase it and just showing like my most up-to-date profile. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have a headache and I'm very tired, but I'm here to still give you guys the beautiful content that you guys all deserve. So with all that being said, Antayami signing out.